Welcome to the podcast. I would like you to pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side.
Hashtag just saying.
I thought you were going to cough. You like took a breath like, I'm coughing now.
No.
Sean has a cold.
It's been a week.
It has.
Can't shake this cough. It's annoying.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
It's one of those coughs where you take cough syrup, it's not working.
Yep.
Take cough drop, it's not getting there.
Yeah.
But it stems from one little spot in your throat.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Like I can feel it just coming from here, not here.
You must come from here. Yeah.
Come from here.
Yes. Real quick, we record the first 20 or so minutes for YouTube. If you would ever like to, if the audio folks would ever like to jump over there and check that out. We also have other videos there, such as reviews and urban exploring. There's so much to see.
Yes.
Yes.
Like if you haven't seen our last week's episode.
Yes.
And you want to see me lose my shit, laughing so hard.
That was funny. That was so funny.
Go back to last week's episode and watch that one.
Yes.
It's about 12 minutes into it. But watch the whole thing.
Well, I mean, it's dispersed throughout the whole thing. It's kind of peppered throughout. Yeah. Okay, so I've been going back and forth in my head today about back and forth. I've been going back and forth in my head today about whether or not I was going to mention this, and I will, but I'm not going, because I know people live in different time zones. We have a lot of people who listen to us from different parts of the world.
Different strokes.
Yes, different strokes it takes. You didn't think you were possibly going to be able to say different strokes and me not break into the theme song.
No, that's deliberate.
Different strokes it takes. So I don't want to spoil anything because things aired differently. But Big Bang Theory did end Thursday. So last night, because we recorded on Friday. And I have to say, without spoiling anything, I wasn't happy with it.
Oh.
Yes.
One of those.
Yes, they...
Like a Seinfeld.
That's why I brought it up, because I was like, oh, I'm going to bring this up because it's not the first time in my life that I've ever been disappointed by a series finale. And I was like, it ended, they did, and like I said, I'm not going to give anything away, but there were two different character turns that I was like, what? Like, you can't have that much character growth. Exactly. Like, you can't have that much character growth on the last episode. Like, everybody can't be like, I'm different now. And it's like, no. For 200 episodes, this is how you were. And now you're going to be like this? No. Unacceptable. So I was unhappy about that. And I know I'm not the only one because I went online because I needed reinforcement. I did, dude, because I was like, I can't be the only one who's pissed at this, because I watched it with a friend of mine, and she seemed quite fine with it. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not happy about this. And she's like, well, you wouldn't be. And I'm like, no, it's not right. And then I just was like, so I went online, and I was looking in, like, comment sections and stuff of, like, Instagram and stuff, and my issues, a lot of people shared. And that really gave me validation. So I was like, okay, a lot of people had the same issues that I had. So I am not alone in the world.
No, you're not.
No. And, well, it made me feel good because I was sitting there going...
I'm here, Jay's here, the people driving by. And...
Well, screw the people driving by. Because it was like... I didn't want to be like, oh, you're the only one who thought it was shitty. But, like, no, everybody else, not everybody else, but a lot of people had the issues that I had. Now, I was going through my mind today about, like, shows that have ended that, like, you've
Crappy.
just been like, yeah. You've just been like, what the hell was that all about? And one of the first shows that came into my mind was The
Was
Sopranos.
that wrong?
Yeah.
Should we have not done it that way?
No, you shouldn't have done it that way at all. And the first thing that came into my mind was The Sopranos. That's been around for a long time, so I mean, if we're talking about shows right now, it's all gonna be older stuff. So it's fine to spoil, but I mean, like, 'cause it's been around for a long time, and they're actually filming like a prequel thing to it right now.
Cool.
So yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's called like is it Saints of New Jersey or something? Or Saints of Newark? It has some weird title, and I'm just like, well, I mean, I'll probably watch it. I'll probably give it at least one spin. But it really has to impress me quickly for me
Come
to
on,
hang
no
in
whammies,
there.
no whammies, no whammies.
I know, big bucks, no whammy. I mean, like, I'm gonna have to like get impressed quickly. It's like, you better impress the shit out of me with this. But like, The Sopranos ended really, really stupid, right? Tony walks into the diner. He sits down. It looks like he's gonna order something because he's a big guy. Of course, he wants to eat. And then the screen goes black, right? And you're like, what the fuck? Everybody thought like their HBO cut out.
Ooh.
And it was like, oh, my HBO just cut out. What the fuck? I just missed the ending. Like, I watched it with a friend of mine, and we were like, I paid the bill. Like, why am I looking at blackness? I paid the bill. So, yes. So we were like,
I'm trying.
he held on for so long. That was what, like almost 10 minutes you've held on.
That's why I'm so quiet.
He's trying. I feel ya. I've been there.
Laughing will bring it up.
Yeah. I gotta get rid of that now. That's fine. That's fine. You got another one hidden in there?
Yeah.
He's got another one hidden. Hidden gems.
They're not gems.
Yeah.
Aight.
So everybody was like, what the fuck? Right? And it took years before David Chase, the creator, would actually acknowledge, acknowledge what he thought or like what he was thinking behind doing that. And it's you know what, when something ends badly like that, it's really just a kick in the ass to fans.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you have been invested with whatever it is you watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you sit and you watch it and you're a dedicated viewer, and then when it comes to the ending, it's like, you want the closure, you need it.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, this is the last time.
We all want closure.
I know. We need closure in our lives. You can't just leave everything hanging. There has to be, you have to put a nice little bow on it. And it's like, when things don't end like that, like, and you mentioned the Seinfeld thing.
Mm-hmm.
That ended with them all in prison because they didn't help somebody getting mugged or something. And there was like
pedestrian law.
Yeah, there's some sort of Good Samaritan law where you're supposed to help people. We live in Massachusetts. We've never heard of that before.
No.
I can tell you that right now. And it's like, and then it was like, it felt like it was a huge, like, not only a letdown, but it became like a clip show. Because they were sitting there going, well, what have we done wrong in our lives? And now they're like doing clips of all the previous shit that they've done.
It was a 2-part episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's shitty. Shitty.
You're going to give us an ending like that on a 2-part finale.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I mean, going...
No, I get it.
And that was 80s. I mean, that was 90s. So I'll go to the 80s and say another
Rewind.
big... Yeah. Another big letdown was... Do you remember Alf?
Ha!
Ha! I kill me. Alf ended... You alright? He's like...
I'm holding back.
Power of prayer?
If it helps.
The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah.
Alf ended horribly. And it was like he was getting caught by scientists or the government or something. And you're like, no! And then it was like, we had to wait years before they gave us any closure in like a TV movie. And it's like, you don't remember that? No. It was shit.
That's because it was years later.
Yeah, because it was such a big like gap. And you just went, what the fuck? This is stupid. Now, I missed the last half of Gotham last season. So I didn't watch any of the last season yet. I have been told that actually ended quite well.
Good.
So that kind of pleases me. I haven't seen it yet, like I said, because I need to catch up.
Well, for what they did, having to... this is going to be our last episode. Oh, gee, thanks.
Yeah.
They better make it good.
Right.
Just end it on you that quick, all right?
And, you know, it's different. Impress me. You got 12 seconds. Go. And it's different when, like, when they stop the show and they know this is the last one. Right? Because then it's like they can build up to that. They have all that time. Right? As opposed to, like, when a show goes off the air and it never comes back and it's like, oh, shit, like, I don't have any closure on this at all. Like, you don't even get the final episode. You just get whatever the last episode was. That's your final episode. Mm-hmm. You know? It's like...
Need that taste in your mouth?
I am displeased. I am heavily displeased.
You gotta get that Al Bundy look.
Yeah, like, man, I'm not happy. How did Married with Children end? Do you remember?
Within the last 2 or 3 seasons, because they didn't have the original writers, and everybody was getting older.
Yeah.
I didn't really care.
Oh, okay.
I really didn't watch the last couple of seasons.
I didn't either. I feel like... Is that one of those shows that they tried to inject a child into?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
the kid's name was 7.
Oh my god. Can I just say...
It was Bob Goldthwait's kid in the show.
Really? Mm-hmm. Can I just say, like, I hate when shows try to...
Cousin Oliver!
That's exactly what it's called! You were fucking around, but that's exactly what it's called. It's called the Cousin Oliver Syndrome. Mm-hmm. Where they inject a child into a show to try to, like, breathe new life into it, because the writers are so lazy, they can't think of anything else to do.
But you're injecting poison.
You are, because it's like, now you have to write for a child, and writing for children, they either write it as an adult, so the kid just seems super smart, or they give them all the quirky... funny little lines, and then it just takes the air out of the room because then everybody else is just working to support the joke that the kid has to set up. If that makes any sense. It's like everybody else has to play the straight man so that the kid can get the laughs. And a lot of people actually said that's why... Yeah, actually. A lot of people actually said that's one of the reasons 2.5 Men failed. Is because they gave the kid all these lines, and then he got older, and it's like he was too old to be saying the kind of lines that he was when he was a child. So they made him like a stoner, and it just didn't work.
No.
And then what else happens with that?
I think Bertha had Bertha,
I think her name was.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
I mean, I
she
never
got a
really.
lot of funny lines too.
Yeah, I wasn't like a dedicated viewer. Like, if I was in somebody's house and they had it on, that's when I watched it. But the thing with that is that, like, oftentimes they'll stop character development for everybody else, and they just focus on, like, here's this kid with these funny lines. Also, a lot of people hated 2.5 Men when Sheen got booted off.
Ashton Kutcher took his
and they
place.
brought in Ashton Kutcher. And then for the finale... Spoiler alert. It was like, oh, they're going to bring back Charlie for the last show, is what everybody thought. And then what ended up happening was, like, they had a lookalike or a stand-in or something get crushed by a piano. And it's like, that's the dumbest thing that you could do.
Yeah. One of many.
One of many, yes. And it's like, why do that if that's your end game? You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially if you're doing it with a personal vendetta against somebody.
and you know what? Here's the thing. I will bet you, no amount of money. I'll just bet you, that if Chuck Lorre had called Charlie Sheen and said, "Do you want to do a quick cameo for the last thing?" I will bet you he would have said yes.
If not for him, one for the money.
Yes.
Two
One
for
for
the
the money,
show.
2 for the show, 3 to get ready.
For the blow.
Oh, you
Okay.
coughed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of one for the money,
Probably
2
for
for
fans
the show.
too.
I mean, I think so. I think he would have done it just to close out the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, regardless of his feelings for Chuck Lorre. So I know they went through a whole thing, but...
Then he did the anger management show.
What show? Yeah, I mean, nobody saw that show.
I didn't watch it.
No. You know what was funny? I actually kind of felt bad
Actually?
for him. Yeah. When he was going through that whole meltdown thing, I mean, it was like...
Winning!
Yes! It was so bizarre.
Yes.
And, like, at the same time, you couldn't look away. Because, and I mean, it was everywhere. He was, like, going on late night...
Yeah, look at some idiot.
I know, but it's like, I can't look away.
I can peek.
And yet, it's like, you feel bad, but it's like, what are you, Tiger Blood? What the fuck is that? And you just go, oh, man, this guy's just unraveling. And then I mean, I don't know really what happened to him, because it was like, he said, people were like making memes and doing all this thing, and like, oh, Charlie Sheen, blah, blah, blah. So it was like, he thought that he had enough cred, shall we say, to do like a one-man show.
Mm-hmm.
But he had no plan. So he was just like, I'm just going to do this one-man show. And then he just went out on a stage and just had no plan at all. Kind of like we do with the show.
Yeah. We wing it. Winning.
Actually, no. I mean,
Actually?
usually we have like a set thing like that.
Or some notes. That we
And
go
then
by.
sometimes people don't print notes and bring them. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. But
You're fired.
you can't fire me. I quit.
You're fired.
I quit. So anyway, I mean, he just had no plan, and then it just tanked, and then it was like you didn't hear from him for a while.
Then you had to hear about his goddesses. The 2 girls that was like with him all the time.
Jesus.
Like his love slaves or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I
The
mean,
whole thing was a shit show.
mm-hmm.
Would it last like a year or 2?
It lasted. You know what?
What?
It feels like it lasted a year or 2. It was maybe 4 or 5 months. I know. Because it was like, oh.
Maybe because it dragged on with the whole winning thing.
It did. It just.
Every time he was in an interview, he kept saying the winning and Tiger Blood stuff.
I'm winning. I got Tiger Blood. I'm like, no, you don't. Just sit down. Shut up.
You got Sheen Blood.
Yeah. Shut up, Carlos. So. Anyway, and like every time I saw him, I just kept thinking of Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, I was gonna bring
Drugs. No, thank
it up. The
you.
karma, huh?
I know, right? Sometimes art does imitate life.
Yep.
Like, oh, I hate to talk shit about him because he's so nice now, but, like Robert Downey in Less Than Zero. Oh, boy. If you ever see, Less Than Zero, it's an 80s movie. Guess who's in it? Andrew McCarthy. Because he's in everything in the 80s.
Megan!
He had a quota. I swear to God. Andrew McCarthy had like a wish board. Like one of those dream boards. And he was like, I want to be in 52 movies this year. And he fucking made it happen. He was in every movie in the 80s.
I'll take Mannequin. I'll do Pretty in Pink.
Yeah. Less Than Zero. What else you got?
Weekend of Bernie's.
Oh yeah, The Weekend at Bernie's. Hey, he's everywhere. You know who else is in it? James Spader. He's just creepy. But you look kind of like, I don't know.
I'm trying to go back and coffee,
Oh,
too.
okay. So James Spader's in it too, and Robert Downey Jr. plays a guy named Julian who has a drug problem.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, and it was literally like, oh, art is imitating life, because shortly thereafter, he was in rehab. The first time. But he's good now. Good for him.
Good.
He just wrapped up his Iron Man legacy. Wah, wah. So,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
yeah. It must be. So, I was gonna tell you this story, because it went along with something I was gonna tell you I was gonna do, but so I got a text from the company upon which I had ordered something, and they're popular enough they don't need me to say it. So they were like, "Your package is on the way." You know what I hate is when they do that thing. It's like, it'll be there by 8 p.m. And I'm like, I don't want to wait till 8 p.m.
But Daddy, I want it now.
I know, I'm so impatient. And I was like,
I want it by 8 p.m. yesterday.
Exactly. So it actually finally showed up. I think around like, it had to have been somewhere between
7:58.
Well, no, it had to show. My friend was here, so it had to show up somewhere between 6:30 and 7. So I go out.
That's kind of close.
I know. So I go out and get it, and I'm all excited because I've been waiting for it. And she goes, what the hell is that? And it's like a brown. It's almost like they shipped it in a manila envelope with cozy shit on the inside. You know, the puffy cozy shit that they're like, this won't break.
Sorry.
He's not sorry.
No, I'm not.
Puffy cozy shit. And it's like, oh, this won't break. So I go to like rip it open, right? And this is ridiculous. This is the world that we live in now. Instead of shipping it in like a proper little box, right? Mm-hmm. They ship it in this shitty envelope thing. So I go to rip it open, right? And what had happened was, instead of getting directly inside, it was like a cereal box. I got between the bag of cereal and the box. I got between. That sounds so awful.
Where's the toy?
I don't know where the toy is. It's a badge and I want it. Oh my gosh. So like I had somehow managed to get between the bag, like the layer with the cozy shit, and it looked like asbestos. I'm like, what did they ship me, asbestos? And the inner layer that actually had my shit. I'm like, get out of this with your asbestos layer. This is gross. He's crying. Are you okay?
Here we go again.
Yeah, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. So, I managed to get inside the little baggie. It was annoying as hell. You know, when you're a kid, and it's like, you go to the cereal box. The easiest thing to do is just pull out the bag, because most of the time they were clear. Then you could scan for the toy. It's like, there it is!
But some weren't clear.
No, that was shitty. Because then you're like, man.
I think it was like Super Golden Crisp or Honey Smacks.
It was brown.
Yeah.
I think Super Golden Crisp. It had a brown bag.
Mm-hmm. So you couldn't see in it.
Oh, tricky bastards. That bear knew what he was doing, man. He's like, make the kids work for it.
Yeah. Just dump the whole thing in a bowl.
Make them put their grubby little paw inside the bag and dig for the toy. Yeah.
So no one else in the house wants a bowl. I'll go get my own.
But you know what? I will venture to say in my household, 9 times out of 10, it was just me eating the cereal anyway. So
It was me for all mine.
there you go. So when you're the lone wolf, it's fine. It's fine.
The ones I used to like are those little sticky octopus things.
Oh, you throw them up against a wall and they slowly go
Yeah, what the
transcend the
hell
wall. Wall walkers or something.
are they called? Wobbly walkers or
Yeah, something like that.
Mm.
It was
I used
weird.
to love those.
You know, when you think about it, like the toys that you get really like weren't that great. Like you could probably get them in bubblegum machines now. But it was like
Or eBay.
or eBay, I guess. But it was like the principle of the matter. It's like,
It was awesome at the moment.
yes, you're like, oh boy, a prize. Like Cracker Jack. Like I didn't really,
Yeah.
I'm not like a huge Cracker Jack fan. But they always had like a little dinky prize inside. It's usually
still
some kind
do
of
it.
ring or something.
Well, back in the day.
No.
Now it's like some like little sticker type thing.
Ah, lame.
Very lame.
Whack.
Whack job.
Whack.
Whack.
But yeah, it's like, it was just the principle of the matter. You can't get toys now. It's sad.
They're cheap.
No, I don't know why. I think they just think that, like,
No one cares.
I don't
anymore.
know, like, nobody cares, I guess. It's like,
The thing that, like 4 guys hanging out watching something on TV. They gotta
Yeah.
keep passing the box around, see who's actually gonna take it. You want the prize? No. You? No.
what is it?
You take it. I don't want
Do I have to put it together?
it.
That would be, like, the worst. My,
Ugh.
yeah, my brother-in-law and his family used to live in Italy. And my sister would send me from Italy these little, they were called Kinder eggs, right? You can buy them here, kind of. But it was about yay big, yay big. I don't know how much that would be, maybe 3 or 4 inches.
Yay!
And it had like an inner shell, and it had a little plastic egg. And inside was always like this little toy. 9 times out of 10, you would have to put it together.
Boo!
But here's the thing, right? It's like, the company is actually German, but somehow they're manufactured in Italy. And so the instructions are like in Japanese. Now figure that out. German, Italy, Japanese. It's like the United Nations on my treat. Oh dear. I think he's high. Are you high?
I wish.
Oh! Sorry to hear that.
Oh, might help my cough.
Me? I doubt it.
Where's Steve?
Smoking Steve. So,
Call up Steve.
yeah.
Get Steve on the phone.
So, anywho, you'd have to figure out how to put the toy together yourself, because obviously you probably can't read Japanese. Unless you can, and then you're all set. But they do sell those, the Kinder stuff in America, but they decided that, kids might be too, whatever, and choke on the pieces. Mm. So they've taken the toy out of the egg when they sell them here. And it's like, come on, that's like the whole point of it.
You go so many years with them not caring.
Well, it's because it's America.
Yeah.
Like, you can buy them in Europe still with the toy. But, Americans, they don't know not to eat all the way through the egg. Apparently. It's like, we can't be trusted. Either that or it's some sort of, group who just got together and was like, nope, no fun. No fun group. No fun for you. None. Oh, are you centering yourself? Oh, wow. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
I'll do it like Karate Kid.
Llama, 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 llama. He's doing like Tai Chi over here.
It's like Karate Kid.
Yeah? Jesus. Jesus.
Oh.
Well, before we go, do you want to do a little bit of what you have there? Or
We can try it.
we can try it. We're going to try. Sean's got something.
So, going back in time.
Gotta get back in time.
70s and 80s we're talking now.
All right.
We usually do 80s and 90s stuff, but we're going back to the 70s.
I dig
This
70s stuff.
This is legendary vehicles from the 70s and 80s TV shows.
Okay.
So, let's see who remembers what.
Probably me very little, but we'll try.
2 out of 3 on the first page, we know right away.
Okay. I like those odds. Never tell me the odds, kid. The Millennium Falcon!
Ever see a grown man naked?
Airplane!
69 Dodge Charger.
69 Dodge Charger, would that be Dukes of Hazzard?
Correct.
Woo!
On air from 79 to 85. General Lee was
Nice.
a 69 Dodge Charger in a blazing orange that took a mini leap in hairpin turn with those good old boys, Bo and Luke Duke.
And those shitty other cousins.
Coy and Vance.
Coy and Vance! I was trying to remember the name of it. I'm like, what the fuck were their names?
And the funny thing is, they brought them in and they kind of switched them out. So,
Explain. Explain how!
So Bo and Luke. Luke was the dark-haired one. Bo was the blonde-haired one.
Yes.
Coy and Vance. Vance was the dark-haired one, and Coy was the blonde-haired one.
Well, I mean, either way, they always had a dark-haired one and a blonde one.
But the dark-haired one wore the yellow shirt that Bo wore.
Ah, I
And
see.
Coy wore the blue pinstripe or striped
Did
shirt.
they seriously put them in the same kind of shirts?
Same shirts, just switched them out on the cousins.
That is funked up.
Yep.
Like, we weren't even going to notice. And we were going to be
Oh.
okay with it.
A lot of people noticed. That's why season 5 stuck.
Mm-mm.
It stunk.
Oh, yeah. Stunk big time. I don't even call it a season.
No.
It's just a blip. It's like practice.
Glitch.
What do you call that? The understudies came in. Like the stunt doubles. Messed around for a little while. Then it got normal again.
Right. Because they knew if they didn't bring back John Schneider and Tom Wopat,
Mm-hmm.
that was it.
Yeah.
The doors didn't open. So
No!
so they had to hop in because they welded them shut.
Oh, I remember hearing one time, I don't remember if it was
One
Tom, I know, I don't remember if it was Tom Wopat or John Schneider. They went to go slide in, and the fucking door thing, the lock was up. So he literally got that in his back.
Ow.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. And who couldn't forget the horn that played Dixie? It
Yes.
said more than 325 versions of the General Lee were used during the show's run,
Wow.
with a few dozen remaining today. Which I probably assume they mean original.
I don't know.
Not everybody's homemade General Lees.
No, those don't count.
Next is you have a 76 Ford Mustang Cobra 2.
Ooh.
This one had a movie made and Bill Murray was in it.
A movie made and Bill Murray was in it.
And
You got nothing else for me?
Drew Barrymore was one of the...
Charlie's Angels.
Yes.
Aha!
Yep.
But he had to go to like the 2000 movie for me to be like, oh yeah, it's Charlie's Angels. Oh, you know who was the bad guy in Charlie's Angels?
Fudge.
Yeah, you're gonna kick yourself.
I forget.
He's in this room, but not physically.
Where?
I would be in prison.
Who?
Tim Curry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta watch that now.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in Charlie's Angels.
I didn't know he was in there.
That's the scene. Have you ever seen me send you that meme where he's putting on sunglasses and he's got this awesome grin and he's like, "That's right, baby."
Oh.
That's what that's from.
Oh.
It's from Charlie's Angels.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so instead of reading these little things, I'm just going to go. That's the car, that's the show.
Okay.
So that was from 76 to 81.
Mm-hmm.
Next is the 1982 to 84 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am.
Ooh, Firebird Trans Am. Whenever I hear Trans Am, I just want to go Smokey and the Bandit. Can you give me a hint?
Let me see. It's got this cool red light on the front.
Oh. Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff.
Yes.
Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went from 82 to 86.
Damn right. Sweet. I'm 3 for 3.
All right, we'll never get this one.
Okay.
1949 Triumph Trophy TR5 Scrambler Custom. It's a motorcycle.
Oh. A motorcycle?
Yep.
The courtship of Eddie's father.
Nope.
Does anybody remember? Hand up if you remember the courtship of Eddie's father. What was the? Oh my God! I can hear the theme song. What was the theme song? Something about friend. Da-na-na-na-na. Yeah, hey, let me tell you about my best friend. That's right. That's right. Courtship of Eddie's father.
Well, this one's from Happy Days.
Oh, for God's sakes. Is that the one he jumped over the shit with? He jumped sharks and stuff?
Oh, he wrote it all over the place.
Did he?
But this one, there's some things written, underlined, so I'm going to read this one. On air from 74 to 84. Henry Winkler's Arthur Fonzarelli, a.k.a. The Fonz, was a tough guy with a heart of gold.
Was he?
Was known for his leather jacket, now part of the collection at the Smithsonian, and his ride, the bike. I'm not going to read all that again.
Okay.
The Fonz initially rode a Harley-Davidson knucklehead bobber
Ah, you knucklehead.
in the first season, but because Winkler couldn't ride a motorcycle, it was swapped for a lighter Triumph that could be pulled onto set.
So he needed a dummy bike so he could just sit and go vroom, vroom, and like just be pulled all over the place.
Ching, ching. Hey.
Ching, ching.
Too bad he later switched to water skis for the now famous Later Day episode that led to the pop culture phrase "jumping the shark."
That's where that phrase comes from, is because like the writers of Happy Days were getting so ridiculous with what they were doing. They just literally had Fonzie jump sharks and with skis, and that's why like everybody's like when a show gets too it's just stupid. It's like, oh, they jumped the shark.
Well, literally, yeah, he jumped the shark there, but it's not the only time they did something like that. Yeah.
No.
There was a few other episodes during the series where he jumped over like a bunch of barrels or a bunch of cars.
I remember that. Did he jump over something on fire?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So they probably did that at least 3 or 4 times.
He and Leather Tuscadero.
That's what she did.
Ridiculous.
Smack her thigh twice and go.
Alright. I don't know, that can't be my thing. I'm not really a finger gun kind of gal.
Draw. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold still.
Yeah. Would you like me to draw you in, I drew you in underpants.
Look, a thong. What was that phrase called?
I don't know.
Like flossing your ass floss.
Oh, ew. Gross. Banana basket.
Next one's 74, 76 Ford Grand Torino.
Oh, Gran Torino. Was that,
Cop show.
Yeah, it's,
From 75 to 79.
David Soul.
Yes.
Starsky and Hutch?
Yes.
I gotta redeem myself after the fucking Happy Days bullshit. The Starsky and Hutch. I didn't really watch it, but I know of it. It's a famous car. Know if you saw it.
Red with white.
Yeah, it had the white.
Look like a big Tyler. 1983 GMC Vendura. It's a van.
Ooh. Oh, it's a van.
Oh!
Does it have red on it?
Yes.
Is it A-Team?
Yes.
Nice.
From 83 to 87.
Sweet. It was the only thing B.A. Baracus could do.
Drive and fight.
Drive the van. Fight the van.
Ferrari 308 GTS. From 1980 to 1988.
Is it a red Ferrari?
Yes.
Is it... Oh, what the hell's his name? Ah! Is it Magnum P.I.?
Yes.
Yes! Oh, I hit my ring when I did that.
Ow.
Yes. Ouch. Yes. With a mustache.
Yes.
Tom Selleck.
Yes. And they recently redid the show, which
Nah.
I had no intention on watching.
I have no, yeah.
They tried it with Knight Rider.
Yeah.
That
Well,
failed.
the reboot, the rebooted Knight Rider, I don't know if I liked it just because it was a Mustang. So, but I don't remember it being that bad.
No.
It was okay. I mean, they used I think it was a Bullet Mustang.
I remember our friend Joe said it was pretty good.
Yeah. It wasn't bad.
I mean, I think he wasn't happy about it being a Mustang, but...
Well, you can't please everybody.
No.
No.
No. 1986 Ferrari Testarossa.
A Testarossa?
Yeah.
Ooh.
From 84 to 90.
To 90?
Yeah.
So I should know it. Can I get a hint on this one?
One of them wore a white t-shirt and a sports blazer over it all the time.
Oh! 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 Oh!
The white stuff.
Is it Miami Vice?
Yes.
Yes!
Don Johnson.
Crockett and Tubbs. Woo! Nice.
Kawasaki KZP motorcycle.
Ooh.
From 77 to 83. Another cop show.
Another cop show. Chips?
Yes.
Oh! I swear I did. That was a guess.
Good one.
Just because it was a motorcycle, that's all I had was Chips.
Which stood for California Highway
Patrol.
Yep.
Nice.
This one, probably, I don't know if you ever watched this one.
I
I used to watch this one with my dad. 74 78 Pontiac Firebird.
Pontiac Firebird.
The head person was James Gardner.
James Gardner?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the Fall Guy?
Nope.
Ooh. James Gardner.
He was a private detective in it.
Oh.
I think the car was like brown.
I know it's like it's like it's right here, but I can't say it. What is it?
Rockford Files.
Rockford Files.
Oh, sorry. That's getting.
He's struggling. See, I know of it, but I didn't watch it. It's okay.
I was watching with my dad. I didn't watch it on my own.
Oh, hey, you don't need to justify. If you like Rockford Files, it's fine.
Well, I was always in any type of police show when I was little.
Yeah.
So I would watch like Rockford Files, Kojak, Cannon, all those ones.
All right.
1965 Corvette Stingray.
Corvette Stingray.
Yeah.
What year's the show?
85 to 87.
Oh. Okay. Jeez. Who's in it?
Nick Mancuso.
I have no idea who that is. I don't know. I give up on that one.
Stingray.
I probably could have taken a stab in the dark on that one.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, it
Corvette
is weird.
Stingray, and it's called Stingray.
Stingray. Shit.
I guess the show is probably about the car.
As it probably should have been, since I have no idea who that guy is. Hey, what can you do?
1970-71 Plymouth Satellite.
Plymouth Satellite?
And the show was from 69 to 74.
69 to 74.
It was a family car.
It was a family car?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
It's a big family.
It's a big family? Is it the Brady Bunch?
Yes.
Did they ever really show a car in the Brady Bunch?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Sometimes when they would do the exterior shot of the house, you could see the car parked in front of the house.
Okay.
And there was quite a few scenes where they had them, like, the cameras like set up like at the top of the driveway.
Mm.
And you see them pulling in.
Wow.
Or sometimes they were backing the car out to play basketball or something.
So
Yep.
Marsha can get hit in the nose. My nose!
Throw it harder.
No, I'll never go to the prom.
Good.
What will Davy Jones think?
Nothing. He don't like you.
He probably wouldn't.
You'll never get this one.
All right, well, all right.
The Pacific Princess cruise ship.
Love boat.
There you go. From 77 to 86.
Nice. Let me tell you something. Once you set a course for adventure in your mind on a new romance, Love boat.
Now this one, I'm going to read the little information because it's kind of interesting.
Oh.
Undoubtedly the biggest star on the list was a Love Boat. Set a course for adventure every week under the helm of Captain Stubbing.
Stubing. Yep.
Who had even had a few dalliances himself over the course of the romance series, in a time where cruising still carried on air exclusively.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh.
I did it again, didn't I?
What?
Yep, I did it again.
Did it spill?
Yep.
All over?
A little bit. It's like we peed.
Hey.
I cannot fucking win. Okay, alright, hang on. Because I can't hear myself. Full disclosure, on the recording system, a thing came up that I absolutely had to take care of. So I slid my chair around to deal with that, which is what you saw me do. And then my chair hit the goddamn... I got my drink right over here, and then the chair hit the drink, and now it's piddled all over the floor. That's the second time that's happened. You figure... That's why I don't keep my drink up here. You
Maybe
imagine?
it's safer up here.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's safer up here.
No, I don't think it's safer up here.
Put it over there.
I don't want to reach behind me. Actually, if I put it right here, I don't even have to turn around. Turn around every now and then I get it. All right. Anyway. Proceed.
But the way this is, I can't sing it right now.
That's all right.
Let's see. The passenger cruise Pacific Princess ship introduced countless viewers to luxury and exotic ports of call. Yeah, I love how they put this. Sadly, the original vessel ended up being sold for scrap.
Oh.
Too costly to repair after decades of service. 2 decades ago, ABC scrapped its Love Boat sitcom. Now the owners are doing the same for the vessel. But before you shed a tear for the years spent following the follies of Captain Stubbing and Gopher aboard the ship, the Love Boat's cruel end might be for the best. The 550-foot cruise liner has sat idle in a marina in Italy for 2 years, awaiting payment on a repair bill.
Ooh.
According to
Pay your damn bills.
According to an Italian newspaper, the shipyards are owed, I'm not sure what it is in Europe currency, but it says $6 million restoration bill.
Euros.
What she said.
Mm-hmm.
For asbestos removal.
Yeah.
As a result of the default, the Court of Genoa, Genoa, it's Italian. Fragile. That must be Italian.
We'll just keep going.
It seized the ship and been trying to auction it off since late 2010 with little success. But recently, however, a Turkish scrapper purchased the boat for 2.5 million euros, which is 3.3 million in our money.
Nice. Well, good for him, I guess.
You might not know this one.
Oh.
74 Buick Century 455. Now the cop show from 73 to 78.
Oh, I'm not really up on my cop shows from the 70s, so I'll
Took
give
place
in
in
on
New
that
York.
one. Well, it's definitely not the streets of San Francisco.
He likes to say, "Who loves you, baby?"
Oh, Kojak.
Yeah. Damn it! Good, I'm on the last one.
No, here we go. Last one.
This is one that you loved. You'll never get this one either. 1978 Checker Taxi Cab.
Oh, Taxi.
Yay! From 78 to 82. What does a yellow light mean?
Okay. It means go home.
Woo! Bye.
Bye, Felicia. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. It's a little bit longer than usual, but I just wanted to finish the list.
Sorry for my coughing.
He's not sorry. I gotta clean up.
Hopefully it'll be somewhat better next week, but
As long as you don't give it to me. Oh, don't do that. My anniversary is tomorrow. Well, it's not tomorrow, but it's Sunday. Yeah, you can keep it. So we'll be back next week. I'm going to try not to tip my drink over again. Sean's got something to tell you.
have a good everything. I'm afraid to say anything else because I'll cough.